welcome to EZGlutenFree. Today I'll be showing FaveHealthyRecipes.com how to make this really easy chicken pesto rice salad. Now for this salad we're going to make a fresh homemade basil walnut pesto. Then toss it with brown rice, grape tomatoes, artichoke hearts, and lean chicken breast for a well-balanced meal that's completely delicious. And it's also something a little different than the typical salad you usually see when you go to a summer cookout or barbecue. Alright, to make this we're going to need 12 ounces of diced chicken breast that you've stirred together with some salt and pepper to taste, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. You'll also need 1 can of artichoke hearts that you've quartered, 1 pint of grape tomatoes that you've washed and cut in half, and 3 cups of cooked brown rice. Now I actually used minute brown rice just to save time, and I even cooked it following the microwave instructions, and it came out perfectly. But you could use whatever you want. Now for the pesto we're going to need 1 clove of garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of coarse sea salt, 1/2 cup of fresh basil leaves, 1/4 cup of flat leaf parsley, the juice and zest of a lemon, 1/2 cup of walnuts, and some crushed red pepper flakes, which are totally optional and should be added according to your own tastes. We'll also need about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Alright, now to make this, in a large non-stick skillet over a medium-high heat, add the seasoned diced chicken, along with a tablespoon of olive oil, and saute the chicken, stirring occasionally until you no longer see any pink, and it develops a light golden brown color. It'll take about 5 to 7 minutes. Then remove the chicken from the pan and set it aside. Now to make the pesto, I used a mortar and pestle, but if you want you could use a food processor, but the pesto will be a little smoother and less chunky than this. Alright, now add 1 clove of garlic along with the sea salt and crush them together until they're almost like a paste. Then grate in the entire lemon zest, add the parsley and basil leaves, then immediately add the juice of the lemon to help keep the basil leaves green as you crush them up. Once you have the leaves pretty well crushed, add the walnuts and crushed red pepper flakes. Then crush them together until the pieces are as small as you want. Then add the olive oil and stir it all together and set it aside. Now add the rice to a large serving bowl, pour over the pesto, add the chicken, tomatoes, and artichoke hearts, then stir it all together and it's ready to serve. Or you can refrigerate it and serve it later. But if you're going to serve it from the chilled state, I find that it's best to take it out of the fridge about a half an hour before serving, just to get the rice a little closer to room temperature. And if you want to save even more time, you can always make this when you have some leftover chicken breast hanging around. Then you can just dice it up and stir it into the salad. So I hope you'll give this one a try. And if you'd like to see the recipe in print, you could always visit my blog. And for additional recipes and tips to fit in with your healthy lifestyle, visit my friends at FaveHealthyRecipes.com. See you again soon.